Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you have another great day today. Well, today we're going to be talking about the R2 and the R3, and I made a video on it maybe a week or so ago, and I've been reading through the comments, and I just want to kind of address some of the comments from the comment section. A lot of comments on the placement of the charging port, and I also seen a lot of comments in some of the Rivian forums also expressing the same concerns. And I know a Tesla engineer said Rivian should change the side that the port is on and all this other things. So the CEO of Rivian came out and said that they placed it on the passenger's rear to save money because it's a lot less high voltage cable that they have to run per vehicle, and it'll save them about $1,000 a vehicle. And also for the Rivian Adventure Network, and for anyone who currently owns a Rivian, and that is true, if you back it into your garage, it's on the same side as a Rivian, which is the driver's front side. And I like that placement. However, I understand a lot of people who own Teslas before, and this will only come from Tesla people. I never owned a Tesla before, so to me, it doesn't make a difference. I don't care. I would rather not back in, because I can't drive that well. I don't like backing into garages. And if you're replacing a high-speed or level 2 charger in your house, that's a lot more wiring that you have to run to get it towards the back of your garage. And I can understand why Tesla put it on the back driver's side. They did it to save money. And at the time, they were not, considering that they were going to be basically a public charging network. And so they cost optimized for those Tesla vehicles, and they did a good job as far as optimizing and cutting costs. They're a very good cost leader when it comes to the automotive industry. However, you have a lot of different type of vehicles, and people are going to manufacturers are going to place ports on the side that's going to be most beneficial to them and their bottom line. So, and same with Rivian, they're looking at their bottom line, and actually considering most people charge at home. So why would a manufacturer spend the resources and take the time to put a port on the back of the vehicle just because the Tesla V3 chargers cables are too short? Basically is what it is. I don't blame Rivian. I do not blame them, because if you look at the V4 chargers, they have longer cables, and it doesn't matter where the port location is on the vehicle because you can charge up. In my opinion, the best location for the charge port is the passenger front side, and for curbside charging. And also, it'd be easier to park in your garage. There's less cable you have to run in your garage, in your home, in order. That's less expense, because like I said, most people will be charging at home anyway. So to me, I don't blame Rivian. They're looking out for their own network and their own bottom line. And if the R2 and the R3 do become very hot selling vehicles, and Tesla's going to have a smaller market share as far as electric vehicles, and so that will put pressure on Tesla to conform to the rest of the EV community, because if they put it on the driver's rear, that's less incentive Tesla has to make their charging stations universal for all vehicles. So I don't blame them, because a lot of people are making the mistake to think that it's in these manufacturers' best interest to have access to these supercharging networks. Let me tell you, they don't care. They do not care. They don't make gas stations for gas cars, so why would they care about electric stations? I'm telling you, like these OEM manufacturers, they don't really care. They make all their profit off of gas vehicles, and electric vehicles are money losers. And if you look, you'll see that a lot of them don't really want to make them because they're not profitable for them. And so why would they care about charge port locations or charge ports? They really don't. That's not a concern of theirs. They're not going to waste their bottom line to appease just one group of people, and that's previous Tesla owners. Because if you never owned a Tesla before, you're not going to care or notice. And I'm one of those people. I never owned a Tesla, so the port location doesn't really matter to me. It does on a truck. If I'm towing something, I'd rather my charge port be on the front so I can just pull into a charger and then charge up. Until they build a bunch of new charging stations like GM is doing with the GM energy stations where you can just pull through, then it won't matter. And maybe that's what Tesla needs to do with these, all they new they need to upgrade and retrofit all their chargers to where everyone can use them. And then the port location won't matter. Just like the gas tank location doesn't matter on a car. But I just wanted to drop in and say that. And that's just my own personal opinion. And like I said, Rivian's looking out for their best interest. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comment. Because one person said Rivian's going to lose a bunch of money if they don't change a port. That's the least of my concerns. You know, some people are not going to like it on the back because they're not going to want to back into the house like me. That's one drawback for me. I'd rather have it on the front. But let me know what you think. But, and also if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. And I can't wait to see you on the next video.